The one who loves you a lot ignores you a lot. Have you ever felt like the person who loves you the most is also the one who ignores you the most? Maybe it's a close friend, a partner, or even a family member. You can feel their love, you know they care, and yet sometimes they act distant. They don't reply to your messages as quickly as before, they stop calling you as often. They don't show as much interest in the little things as they used to. At first it confuses you. You wonder, did I do something wrong? Are they losing interest in me? Do they still care? These thoughts start playing in your mind over and over again, and before you know it, you are drowning in self-doubt. You start thinking that maybe they don't love you anymore, but here's the truth. Sometimes the person who ignores you the most is actually the one who loves you the most. This might sound strange, but love doesn't always come in the form of constant attention. Love is deep, complex, and sometimes it shows itself in ways that we don't immediately understand. The person who loves you a lot may ignore you for reasons that have nothing to do with you. Instead of taking their distance personally, we need to step back and understand why this happens. So before you let doubt and insecurity take over, I want you to listen carefully. Today I'm going to help you see things from a different perspective. I'll show you why this happens, how to deal with it, and most importantly, how to protect your own peace and happiness in the process. Because love should never make you feel anxious or unworthy. Let's dive deeper into this. When someone loves you deeply, they feel vulnerable. They may not always know how to express their feelings, and instead of talking, they choose silence. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much. Let's think about this for a moment. Have you ever loved someone so much that you were afraid of losing them? Have you ever held back your emotions because you didn't want to appear too needy or too sensitive? This is exactly what happens with many people. They struggle to balance love and independence. They fear that showing too much love will make them seem weak, so instead they create distance. Here are a few key reasons why the one who loves you the most might ignore you. Fear of losing you. Some people are afraid of becoming too attached because they believe attachment leads to pain. They fear that if they get too close, they might lose you, and that thought alone makes them pull away. Testing the bond. Love is not just about being together all the time. It's also about trusting that the relationship will remain strong even with a little space. Some people pull away to see if the bond is real. If they stop texting for a while, will you still be there? If they don't reach out first, will you reach out to them? It's a test, whether they realize it or not. They are dealing with their own struggles. Not every battle is visible. The person who is ignoring you might be going through a personal struggle that they don't want to talk about. Instead of reaching out for support, they withdraw because they don't want to burden you with their problems. They feel too comfortable. When love is new, people put in a lot of effort, but over time, they start taking comfort in the fact that you are always there. They may not ignore you on purpose, but they feel safe enough to assume you will understand. The important thing to remember is that silence doesn't always mean rejection. Sometimes it means reflection, but even so, no one deserves to feel unappreciated. So, how should you deal with this? How to deal with this? When someone you love starts ignoring you, your first instinct might be to chase them, demand answers, or feel hurt. But let me tell you this. Desperation never strengthens relationships. It only makes things worse. Instead of overreacting, here are some ways you can handle the situation with wisdom and self-respect. Don't assume the worst. It's easy to jump to conclusions, but don't let your insecurities take over. Their silence might not be about you at all. Before assuming they don't care, consider that they might be dealing with something personal. Communicate with love. If their distance is making you uncomfortable, talk to them with kindness. Don't accuse them or say things like, "Why are you ignoring me?" Instead, approach them with understanding. "Hey, I've noticed you've been distant lately. I just want to check in and see if everything is okay." This keeps the conversation open instead of creating conflict. Give them space, but not forever. Everyone needs space at times, but relationships also require effort. If someone needs a little distance, respect that. But if they always ignore you without explanation, it may be time to reconsider the relationship. A one-sided connection is never healthy. Focus on yourself. The worst thing you can do is let someone else's behavior control your happiness. If someone is ignoring you, don't waste your days overthinking. Instead, shift your focus to your own goals, passions, and self-improvement. Your value does not decrease because someone fails to see it. Know when to walk away. Love should never make you feel invisible. If someone truly cares about you, they will never make you question your worth. If you constantly feel ignored and unimportant, then it might be time to step back and move on. The right people will always make you feel valued. Final message. Moving forward. Love is not about constant attention. It's about deep connection. The one who ignores you might be the one who loves you the most, but that doesn't mean you should keep waiting for their attention. Love should feel warm, secure, and uplifting. If someone truly loves you, they will find ways to show it, even in the smallest moments. They will make an effort to be there for you, even when they are busy. They won't make you feel like an option. So, if you ever feel ignored, don't waste your energy chasing someone who doesn't see your worth. Instead, invest that energy into yourself. Grow, evolve, and become the best version of yourself, because the right people will never make you feel unimportant. You are worthy, you are enough, and you deserve a love that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. Never forget that. Stay strong, stay confident, and most importantly, love yourself first.